Samantha Padgett, hilarious comedian. Thank you for being the guest today. Can you remember a time that you went particularly hog wild?
Yeah, I there's a specific memory that I had like picked up recently. So it was the first time like I really got drunk, and I remember like vaguely recalling that they were gonna change the Four Loko recipe, and I never had had a Four Loko, but it like offended me. So I got my friend's sister to buy us Four Lokos and tequila.
I like that you were just pissed about that right out of the gate.
Yeah, no, I'm changing it. I've yet to grow accustomed to this flavor.
Yeah, I didn't even get addicted yet. You can't fucking change it.
So, I remember we had that. Then we had like a big jug of Arizona sweet tea, and we we drank the Four Lokos, and I hadn't really drank that much before, so I was already like pretty much done. Yeah. And then my friends like, and then at that point though, I was kind of like, all right, this is cool. I got this. I can keep going. And my friend hands me a thing of the tea, and it's like half filled with the tequila, and I didn't know, and it took a few like big jugs. And then I proceeded to black out, and I had never experienced this nor anticipated it. And everything, like, from here on out is just shit my friends told me that I did, and it turns out I was, like, a complete liability for the whole evening.
You're in a blackout. So you're no longer a person, is what you're saying. You're somewhat of in an animalistic state.
Not only am I no longer a person, I am no longer held accountable to my actions.
Right, yeah.
It's the most important part.
My actions. No, my actions though were as follows though. So like we went to a beach in the area, and I was just into the idea of kicking sand at people and yelling "sand attack." Actually, wait, I should preface this real fast, because at this point in my life, not only was I inexperienced with alcohol, but I was like the most Redditor I have ever been.
Oh yeah, that's all. It's a terrible time.
This coincided with the brief and awful
between sand and attack.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but like, and then at a certain point later, we were going to buy water, ostensibly probably for me to calm me down, and there was a police there, and my friends were like, quiet down, you're being too loud. And then I started shouting the honey badger don't give a fuck, like loud, and just like shouting it, and they're just like, no, stop. And I'm pretty sure Glenn had to slap me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and then the last thing I did was at one point we went back down to the beach, and I peed on someone else's shoes.
Now pee in sand?
No, so like we were pissing against a wall, and I just like had bad aim, and I hit the shoes of the person peeing to my right.
I was like, if you pissed on your friend's shoes on the beach and just turned it into like a fucked up like fun dip, fucking that would be so awesome.
God,
piss in sand.
And also keep in mind that urine was composed mostly of Four Loko and tequila.
Oh my god, yeah, it's just a nightmare concoction. Oh,
but
nectar of the gods.
Yeah, that is probably the sweetest beverage. Fucking Four Loko and tequila piss.
But regardless, after all of this, at a certain point, I just like peeled away from my friends and didn't say anything and went home. Mm-hmm. And I get home and I say like a word to my dad, just like, not feeling good, going to bed. And then I go upstairs, and then I was so drunk that I thought my bedroom was the bathroom. And I thought, like, okay, this is a place to vomit, so I started, like, vomiting directly in the middle of my toilet. And so my dad hears me retching in my room and, like, picks me up and, like, moves me to the bathroom. But I thought I was in the bathroom. So I thought I was being taken to, like, a secret room in the house that I didn't know about until this occasion. And I was, like, freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh my
lord. At a certain point, though, I get grilled about it, and for some reason, I thought maybe this would be funny. I mean, I don't know. I adopted this like voice of a Southern preacher the whole time I was being questioned.
That's fucking hilarious. You don't remember at all why that was part of it.
No, I think the trigger for it was my dad asked me what I had been drinking, and I thought he said where, so I just responded like, down by the river.
Yeah. Yeah, I was drinking something about as good for me as river water, but I was not.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Four Loko comes straight from the Elizabeth River. I think that's why.
Yeah, Elizabeth.
Yeah, they pump it straight from the Ganges to your mouth.
That's
holy.
Right.
That's what I call holy water, baby.
Elizabeth River is like disgusting though, because it all smells like fucking clams, and it's essentially like the consistency of boba tea, but the bobas are just.
Dude,
oh my god.
Boba tea sucks.
I mean, like, sometimes the boba is just too numerous and doesn't taste like anything, and I just like the tea that it's in.
Sure,
I would prefer the
agree. Yeah, the flavors. Yeah, all the like little period chunks in it. It's like, ugh, what do you...
It's the perfect drink. You're both wrong. I hate you. We're going to end the show right now. I'm never coming back.
Wow, that's the show, everybody.
That's the show, folks.
DP
Drop a boo-nah in the chat.
Yeah. This might be a little trouble in paradise. The first domestic dispute on DP. Hey, this is our new domestic dispute. You're telling me you like boba tea? What?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I like it. What?
I like it, but
are you fucking
I don't.
Dumb as shit?
I like it, but I think it's a little overhyped.
It's domestic.
Yeah.
No, it's domestic dispute. Turn up the heat. You got to come back at me. What? You like boba tea? It's shit. It tastes like sewer water. All right.
Hey, it's June. It's Pride Month, and I'm not hiding anymore. I like sucking fat little pearls down my gullet, and I'm not gonna apologize anymore. I'm not gonna take your shit anymore. I'm not gonna sit here and be a good little girl just because I like something that you hate. I don't give a fuck.
I gotta say, I hate and resent that you equated it to something as beautiful as balls, because boba tea has nothing alike with sucking dick. Sucking dick is awesome, and it's cool, and it's powerful. Boba tea, on the other hand, is shit water from the sewer.
Wait. I had an idea, and y'all should make this as merch, but so like, for straight men who are very insecure about their masculinity and they want to order, quote, girly drinks, but they don't want to be shamed for it, it's a pair of testicles you hang on the bottom of your glass.
Cup nuts!
Cup nuts!
That's pretty funny, yeah. Drop a booyah in the chat if you'd buy a pair of cup nuts.
Yo, Turbo Time has given us a hashtag for this week. Pearl sucking for pride.
That is the first guest hashtag, and we will use it. Pearl sucking for pride. Thank you so much, Turbo Time. Is that a I think you should leave reference? Because if so, very nice.
It may in fact be. It may in fact be.
I think so.
Also,
I think it's a reference.
Also, shout out to Turbo Time, bass player of the hot new Philly band Lisa, that you can see
I checked him out on
somewhere or another.
Instagram Reels, folks. Very nice rock and roll. Check it out.
Follow us.
I want to say this live is I followed Lisa today, but I thought I followed you immediately, and I just didn't think to check.
Unreal. I was following Lisa before you were. That's unreal.
Yeah, you were.
Wow.
I feel bad.
Okay.
Yeah, we know who the true believer is now.
I support everyone in the inner circle.
This is the inner circle, baby. You don't. Circle. Judas is here. This is John the Baptist and Peter.
Exactly right. Now, fun riff sesh, of course. I love a little diversion to Riff City, but we gotta ask Padgett some questions about this damn story. So, new to drinking, I find that interesting because Alex and I always talk about when we were like 18, 19, and like starting to drink. Like I met him when I was like 19. I think he was 18. Like 4 Yinglings would get me trashed. So, how many drinks are we talking? Like before you're fucked up, before you're in the blackout?
Oh, I have no clue though, because I think the criminal was the tequila tea mixture, because he was a fucking jug. I don't know.
Okay, that's tough. Yeah, with the mixture.
The guy making the mixed drink also hadn't like drank really that much at all, and he was just like, "Yeah, you can let it go." Like,
oh yeah.
Oh my god.
As far as Four Lokos go, I've only I've projectile vomited every single night that I've had. Four Lokos have been in the mix, and not many.
Yeah.
I haven't introduced them many times, but at the 3 or 4 times that Four Lokos have been around, I puke because I drink them like normal beer, and then I just fucking can. It just it's crazy. Then I'm doing the fucking.
I just thought of a quick thing real fast.
Yes,
When you said projectile vomiting, it just made me think about like a dude who has a really weak stream. When he's finally able to pee properly, he's like, finally, projectile piss.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's not bad at all. So yeah.
Also a fucking steel worker. Projectile grommeting for when you need to put a little place in for the ball bearing to go.
Projectile grommeting in Wallace and Gromit when he shoots Gromit out of a cannon.
Hey!
That's projectile grommet. So wait, do you remember how many Four Lokos before the fucking poison, before the fucking concoction of death? Dude, when your buddy fucking mixed that together, there was a little smoke skull that came out. A little steam skull out of that fucking jug.
I saw that. I saw the smoke skull poop, and it magically changed colors from tea color to dark red.
Yeah. This is glowing and shit.
And also, to be fair, a bird was flying by and inhaled a little bit of the smoke, and it just died on the spot.
Was it like?
It killed.
Was it like? Was it like when? Yeah, it was like the fucking Emperor's New Groove, where he just like poured something in, and all you could see behind his back was an explosion, followed by a brief plume of skull-shaped smoke.
Yeah, that rules. I wish that was fucking real, dude. I wish the world had cartoon physics so bad. Wouldn't that be awesome if there were smoke skulls when you had something fucked up, when you had a fucked up potion in your hand?
I was gonna say, wait, something else interesting happened that night though, because at one point I was really excited and I like ran off this ledge that leads to like the beach, and I just took a couple steps in the air, and then I looked down and I looked back at everybody, and then I fell.
Oh my god! Oh, did you get fucked up at all?
Yeah, I did. It became an accordion for a few seconds.
Now, let me guess. There was a coyote hauling an anvil down the beach too, and at some point he dropped it on your head.
Yeah, that happened. And I also ran full speed into what I thought was the continuation of the road, but it turns out it was a photorealistic mural.